Many thanks for choosing us. Now, scores of protesters have joined leaders of opposition political parties on the streets demanding justice for those who got injured in the Ayawaso West Wogon shooting by election violence. Now, the opposition NDC, PNC, among others, are leading the protest march, which they say is only the start of a series of activities they intend to embark on to pile up pressure on government.
This government is not in a mood to find the perpetrators of these dastardly acts at Ayawaso West Wogon. And not only that, they are doing everything possible within their power to make sure that nobody gets punished on account of the events at Ayawaso West Wogon. Part of the orchestration was the lie that was told by the police that those perpetrators were not known, they were not deployed by the Ghana Police Service. It turned out that they came there in police vehicles. And in fact, the driver of the police vehicle was a policeman, a sitting policeman. Nobody has told Ghanaians that a police SWAT team vehicle has been stolen, and for which reason the users will not be found. Now, luckily for us, a sitting Minister of State for National Security has come to claim responsibility for deploying those thugs to go and commit those atrocities. So what else do the police and the security services need to apprehend those people? Nothing.
Personally, I am overjoyed because after all the impediments that the police put in, I thought that I would be the only one here. But seeing these number of people that are here, I can tell you that the people of Ghana will not allow President Akufo-Addo to constitute any charade of a commission in order to exonerate people, knowing very well that once you set up a commission of inquiry, when the commission finishes its work, the persons that appear as witnesses before the commission cannot be prosecuted any longer. The case of Roku Brobe and others in the Ghana 50 is evident, and this is what President Akufo-Addo wants to do. I am saying that the president says his testicle is missing and he's looking for it. The testicle is with him. Brian Achampong is the testicle that caused the problem in Laobalishi. President cannot say that he did not appoint Brian Achampong. First is that Brian Achampong must go so that the people that he ordered to go and cause that mayhem will know that from now on, any order that will lead to such a dastardly act will mean that the authority that ordered them will be sacked. And that will be the beginning of sanity in our nation. It was the president who quickly asked the IGP to constitute a committee. The IGP constituted the committee. A day before yesterday, the IGP expanded the committee and its remit. Just after that, Mr. President decided that no, if the IGP does a proper police inquiry, the perpetrators could be sent to court and prosecuted. He decided that against prosecution, let's set up a commission of inquiry so that when the people appear as witnesses, it means that that is the end of the matter. This is not what we are for. We are for proper justice so that those who caused this problem that has incensed the entire nation will be brought to book and justice will be done.
Against state-sponsored criminals. I'm against violence. I'm against bloodshed by the state. That is why I'm here. I'm against the formation of terrorists in our country. That's why I'm here. This is how Boko Haram started. We have the police cars were used. We have the police guns were used. It wasn't used by the police. The police who were there did not have arms on them. The police did not have bulletproof. And so all that we are saying is that we are saying no to the formation of terrorist groups. Please, what is happening in this country? You should mark it. If Brian Echampon and the president, they do not stop what they are doing, we are heading for a very troubled nation. And you see, they are forming them. I'm a vet, so I always use the analogy of a dog who has been trained to bite, and then the owner prevents that dog from biting. They tend to bite the owners. When you keep Rottweilers and you make them aggressive, when they go hungry, they attack the owners. And so what that we are saying is that stop equipping criminals and start equipping the Ghana police so that they can protect us better, so that they'll stop kidnapping girls, so that they'll stop doing the contract killings in this country, so that armed robbery will go to the lowest and barest minimum. But Brian Echampon, you have warned us. You are saying you are looking for undesirable things. So these hoodlums that you have equipped with the police guns, with the grenades and knives, and the bulletproofs and police cars, you said they'll be entering houses to come and look for the undesirable things. We've heard you. Thank you very much. We are here to say no to you and your bosses.
This ought to be done as soon as possible. We know them. The Commission of Inquiry can take a broader view, but I think that the CID, the police service, must immediately arrest these guys and put them before court, charge them, and ensure that justice is done. But we shall do everything possible within our means under this constitution to ensure that we bring pressure to bear to the Akufo-Addo administration to do what is proper and what is right. And we are determined, we are focused, we are poised to ensure that we bring them and they do what is proper for the people of.
Well, the leaders presented petitions to government for action on the violence.
I wonder whether NNC represents Nakodi Santana Council. Subsequent events have shown that these men with NSC badges are members of Invincible Forces, Delta Forces, Kandahar Boys, and a host of belonging to an illegal vigilante group recruited and managed by the ruling New Patriotic Party. This group had in the past terrorized our party members, beating up National Security Council, regional directors in the Ashanti region, and vandalized courtrooms when hearing was in session to free one of their colleagues arrested for the earlier mentioned crime. The coalition has in possession pictures and video footages of these security personnel deployed to the constituency and will make it available on request. While the police have denied knowledge of these hoodlums dressed in military regalia in their operations on that day, Mr. Brian Echampon, Minister of State for National Security at the Office of the President, has publicly admitted deploying this illegal vigilante. Wanton disregard for the law and for human life witnessed last day, exactly a week today, the deliberation of the norms of our civic life, the unlawful use of the powers of the state for personal ends, the grant of impunity to MPP and the station of terror on the innocent citizens have become the hallmark of the government of the day. To the national security apparatus, we demand an immediate, unequivocal resignation of the Minister for National Security, Mr. Albert Kandahar, the Minister of State in charge of national security, Honorable Brian Echampon, for unlawfully recruiting unqualified militants and drums and equipping them with state-owned military and police weapons and equipment to commit this heinous and barbaric crime. To the IGP, and the leadership of the police, who stood idly by as innocent Ghanaians were terrorized and brutalized. We demand that an immediate arrest and prosecution of such officers for the religion of duty in a manner that brings disgrace.
We'll be getting a response very soon from the Upper East Regional Minister, Roxanne Bukari, who took the petition on behalf of President Akufo-Addo.